anyway, God's beautiful Monday morning. Monday. Don't go there. Friday. Grateful to God for all He has done. Waking us up this morning, starting us on our way, giving us a brand new day that wasn't promised to any of us. Listen, I'm grateful to God for it. For every little bitty thing that He does, I'm grateful about it. Watching over us, we slumbering and slept all night long, not allowing any hurt, harm, or danger, any fire to break out, no one to enter our homes. Any of those things, I'm grateful to God for. Listen, this song here, Mother is singing. But I'm glad the Lord didn't allow yesterday to be He didn't recycle today, bring us back to yesterday. He makes today even a bigger and better day, to be greater, to be more encouraging, to be more inspiring, to be better overall, be our greatest. And He's given us today to do all of those amazing things and to add to what we've already been doing that's already amazing. He's already been doing those great things, but He's given us today to just keep on being great. And I'm grateful to God for those things that He has done. The little bitty things, I'm telling you, small things means a lot. Even when you don't think about it, you see so many different car wrecks, you see so many different shootings and arguments and all those kind of things. But God has just been keeping this protection, this love, His covering over you. And that's always a blessing. Even when you can't think of nothing to give Him thanks for, just His protection, His covering for waking you up every single day. Because He's just that type of God. And I just love that about it, that He's just that type of God. Keep on doing those great things. That's a song, and it keeps on doing great things for me. Somebody sang it. I don't know who sang it. But He keeps on doing these great things for you, and He does not give up on you. I read on somebody's post, it was in one of the groups or whatever, that I feel only that was just like they are almost at their breaking point. They're about to give up. That they're starting to not believe that God is He's not listening to them, and He is. We expect God to just work these things out, and we don't do anything for Him. I say that all the time. We expect for no matter what I do wrong, I know God is forgiving, and I know He's there for me, and He's there for me 100%, and He does these things. But we expect for Him just drop all these amazing things on Him. I'm not saying because I don't know who the person is, I'm not sure what was going on or whatever. I'm just saying overall, hey, God's day, how are you? I'm not saying that that's what it is, but we expect for God to just drop everything that we want all at one time when we want it, no matter what. But God wants us to actually get out there and do some things for Him. God has done the greatest of it all. I tell y'all every day that He wakes you up. Every single morning He wakes you up. That's the greatest gift. Even if you didn't get anything for Christmas, even if you didn't get if you got something but it was not what you wanted, the only need that you wanted, or the only want that you wanted, was your eyes being open. That's an amazing thing. Like if it wasn't for that, how? Why? Like, for real. Like, why would you not want that? If you don't get anything, nobody went to the store and bought you nothing. They didn't get you anything. You got this long laundry list of stuff, but you didn't get any of those things. That's fine. You open up your pretty eyes, your beautiful eyes. That's always a blessing. And how God has blessed you from January 1st, 2019 to today. I was reading somewhere that here, there has been, as of, I think it was Sunday, it was 201 murders just in the city of Dallas. Or was it Texas? Might be Texas. But, sorry. But overall, that's a lot. But none of them had your name on them. None of them were you. That's a blessing. Be grateful for those kind of things. We mad about little bitty stuff, petty stuff. I was seeing some girls, they was fighting on Facebook last night. Well, I don't know when the video took place, but they was fighting. I was like, y'all turn up y'all cars, y'all running over each other, y'all jumping out of cars, hitting at each other, and got the boyfriends and guys involved, and he hitting, and I'm just like, it's probably behind something really, really stupid. Like, is it worth it? Like, y'all, you don't know, y'all hitting cars and running over people and all that kind of stuff. Is it really that serious? Have we really gotten to that point? Because you do know using a car as a weapon is, yeah, okay, still the same. You can't run, you can't do that. It's not legal, okay? So, just words to the wise. For those that may not know that, I could just run them over and that's okay. No, it's not. That's not. That's a weapon, okay? Might not be a gun or a knife, but it's still a weapon. Just saying. But, what I'm saying is, though, some things that we so petty about, is it really worth it? People are out here like trying to survive for real on some real life stuff, not like some stuff that we just, oh well, no, they're trying to survive. They're trying to make sure nothing happens to them while they sleeping. People are sleeping out on the streets. I know it was I love anything that's got the investigation, murder, any of those shows, real life, documentaries, docuseries, any of those things, I watch all of that. To me, it's educational because, it has happened, Lord. It's not like I want it to happen or anything like that. But because it has happened, they don't turn this into different types of TV shows, whether it's the beginning of it, the middle of it, the end, whatever. I love to watch it because it is educational for me. Like, it's just like, so you thought, and then you see this stuff trying to happen now, and people, I'm just like, how do you think you can get away? Okay, so anyway, but I was, I think it was First 48 that had that an episode on there where they was just going through killing homeless people. Like, that was it was a serial killer. He was just thought it was okay just to go through and just started killing homeless people, sleeping on the street. Now, this is their life. This is what they're living. This is what they're doing. They're sleeping on the streets, and then somebody comes through and tries to take them out while they're sleeping. They don't even know it's coming. They don't even know it's happening. But I'm here sleeping on the street because this is my life now. This is what I do. And somebody decides, hey, how are you guys today? Somebody decides to come through and take my life. That's why I said this petty stuff that we own. We seriously own some petty stuff. Like, I listen, it's so sick. I'm just like, for real. So it's a whole argument behind that small petty thing. Like, when you think about it, you just like, is it really worth that? And then everybody wants to meet up. Where you at? Drop that pin. Where your location? Let me know where you. And then when you go and something happens to the person, now we got court cases, we downtown, we giving these people all this money, we trying to bail ourselves out, we got the families involved. It's too much. Behind little small stuff, I'm trying not to say, but it's behind petty stuff, and we do this kind of stuff, and we got to tell the world why we mad. Who cares why you're mad? Who cares? Like, for real, who cares? Like, petty. Listen, like I told y'all a long time ago, God's Day to whoever just joined on, y'all, I'm sorry. What's up, Buster? What's kicking? How are you? God's Day. The petty stuff, back in the day, like, I've been out of school 20 years now. That's right, Buster, we still look good, though. It's all good. But anyway, we used to battle, fight, whatever, and we were just like friends the same week, the next day. I had one fight my whole entire year, school years. One. And that was in elementary, and I didn't have no more fights after the end. It was just petty stuff. It was, with the baddest one, knock this off my shoulder, step in my square, your shoulder bumping up the other shoulder, and you turn around in a circle. Hit me, now you hit me, now you hit me, now you hit me. You going back and forth with that. And it's petty. I mean, back then that was petty to us. But we would still, listen, good sugar, come on. Come on, because you've been trying to get over. I'm going to let you come on. So, this migraine is not letting me be great again today, but that's okay. This devil is a lie. We gon' get it. But I already took something to try to, I got it all the way down out of me yesterday, and then this morning looked like it wants to show its ugly head again. But this devil is a lie. I'm not gonna let you win. Okay? So anyway, matters that. So we used to do that little petty stuff. Hey girl, I'm gonna get to you in a second. Guys say, I'm gonna get to you in a second. But that's the petty stuff we did where, knock this off my shoulder. The baddest one, knock this off my shoulder. The baddest one, step in my square. The baddest one, you do all that kind of stuff. And you wrote little notes and you talked about each other. We used to create slam books in high school. I think I still have a couple of my slam books. Little stuff like that, that kind of stuff. Why are you driving that fast? Like, that's really ridiculous. I'm late, so I'm not going to be flying all across. Yeah, it's not even worth it. The building is standing still. Why are you flying? Why are you going 100? Like, you ain't thinking about nobody else. Okay, so that kind of stuff to us was petty. The petty now is different. Like, but we were still friends. It wasn't you had your little 1 or 2 fights or whatever, but y'all was still friends the next day. You was on the phone, girl. And, sometimes you have to get that out. We had, neighborhood fights and stuff like that. That was fine, but you were still friends because you stayed in the neighborhood, so y'all was still friends the next day. It was none of that going back, and it was ongoing. Oh, she thought she won. Oh, she thought, let's meet up. We didn't do none of that. It was none of that stuff. Like, that fight was over. You got beat up. You got beat up. We move on to the next situation. We wasn't doing all that battling and beefing and stuff, and it went on for years. Oh, she still said that. Well, I'm his baby mama. Who cares who baby mama you? Okay, I'm not gonna talk about the baby. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm just saying that kind of stuff to me is petty. So I'm saying the reason why I said that, y'all, is because people are out here being innocent bystanders and getting killed. They're out here going to the grocery store and getting killed. They're out here trying to get to work or leaving work and they're getting killed, and you on petty. I'm not understand. Maybe it's me that I'm just that square. Like, my Facebook is not jumping like that. Like, I don't have all the time for the beef and going back and forth. I try to the word we use at work, remediate. I try to remediate situations that have me attached to it that seems like it's gonna be like broken relationships that should have never been messed up over petty stuff. I try to go back and fix those situations, try to help somebody. But that's my goal. It's not to keep things going on, because you never know. If I'm saying there's over 200 murders in Texas or in the city of Dallas in 2019 and the year has not ended yet, what are we doing? Like, think about this kind of stuff. Like, is it worth the petty? I seen some posts lately where people were saying that paragraph, the Holy Ghost will keep you from sending that paragraph. It'll make you send a okay. I've done that. Just said, you know what? Okay. Why am I going back and forth with you? You know what I could be using these fingers to do something else different with, baby. You don't know how to get on the freeway. Like, you get on the freeway going school zone. That's not of God. That is not Jesus. He is not pleased with what you just did. Come on the freeway, would you? Come on. Oh, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm just saying. I just see the petty, and I'm just like, and when you figure out what the fight was about or the beef is about on Facebook, whatever social media is, when you figure it out, you just like, y'all went through all that. So now you got a case downtown because y'all running each other over, y'all meeting up, fighting. You're not even aware there are cameras everywhere. If somebody called the police, you going to jail. Now you got to go down here. The money you could be using to feed your kids or buy your child a new outfit or get your hair done or whatever. Now you got to give it to these people downtown. For why? What we doing? Listen, y'all, this migraine is just don't want me to be great today, but that's okay. We finna get this today. We gonna get this situated today. appreciate the rest though. That's the main thing. I'm glad I wasn't going to, you know. Y'all just, you know. Oh, come on, I ain't heard this in a while. Come on, John. He's touched all genres, okay? Pastor Keita has touched all genres, all. Country, rock, he don't touch everything. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. It's not like it used to be, like at all. Like, I'm not gonna talk about the situation, but I did see a video on Facebook last night, and I don't know when it happened. It looked like it had been, it had already happened. It wasn't like last night or whatever. I didn't even look at the date. But the fight on there, I don't even know that it didn't get the beginning of what was going on. Let me let my window, because I think I'm talking loud and my window is down. It didn't get the beginning of what had happened. It got right when the young lady had backed into another young lady's car, like full speed, like backed into her, and people were standing there. And then they get out and they want to fight. The girl never got out the car, and they want to fight. And I'm like, so the dude jumps in. He was like, go on now. He pushing the other girls, and he fighting them because they trying to get to his girl. And it's just like, really? So they flash forward. I guess it was pieces of a video, and they got to the point where they actually fought later on that night. And when they fought, it was like, but I didn't read the comments. I didn't read none of it to find out what happened. Because in my mind, I'm like, y'all out here looking crazy. And y'all know people are recording y'all. But y'all out on social media behind something stupid. Hey, how are you guys? Welcome, welcome. Don't judge me, Tianda. We're going to talk about that in a second. What I'm saying is, our parents instilled something different in us when we were growing up. Yeah, you're going to have fights. You can't get along with everybody. Like, that's just impossible. But the greatest thing you can do, and I teach my 16-year-old, put your lips together. Hold on a minute, y'all. Let me order this. Yes, let me have a number 7 with cheese.
What was that, ma'am?
A number 7 with cheese.
Number 7 with cheese. You want lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, onions, and mustard?
Absolutely.
Alright, you want that as a milk, right?
Yes.
What kind of drink?
Sweet tea, no ice, please.
Alright, so I got a small sweet tea, no ice.
Yes.
But I can switch order to that number.
Can you add a lemon pie on there too as well?
Lemon pie?
Yes.
Alright, what else can I get you?
That's gonna be all.
Alright, so I got the Whataburger Junior, sweet cheese, small fries, small sweet tea, no ice, and a lemon pie.
Yes.
$6.74.
Thank you. Tianda, look, we're not doing this, okay? We're not doing this. Let me tell you something. We're not doing this. Because I had a skirt I had on a couple of weeks ago, like me and this skirt was about to fight. Like, I was so done with that skirt. I said, listen. And I don't even know what's wrong with the skirt. I don't know if it's too big or if it's just the way I wear. I don't know. But this lemon pie got Jesus in it. That's all I'm going to say about that. Guys, how are you? Okay, so I'm gonna go back to this lemon pie in a minute, y'all, because it is so hilarious. First of all, let me just say this. Tianda, that video was hot. You had me hot. I was at my desk last night and I was like, oh my God, I was dying laughing. Cause I was like, this girl really went and got one of these pies. I'm finna show you something. Don't judge me, okay? I'm finna show you something. Hold on a minute. I already got one. But just in case, this is probably for breakfast. Like, after I eat this, then I eat this. And then that was probably for lunch. So don't judge me, okay? It is what it is. But I got it back. This one's going first. I'm going to warm it up. Put a little heat on it. And this is Jesus, okay? Y'all, please forgive me. Don't take that so serious. It's a joke. But I'm just saying, Jesus had to make this. It got all his fingers in it. Like, his whole life, his whole spirit is in this. Try it. I got something I'm gonna do. I told my husband last night. He told me, I'm so serious, so dead serious about this situation. Okay, very, very serious. Don't judge me. But Tianda did. What we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna go back to the petty in a minute. Listen, girl, when you posted that video, I said, what's she sending me? I seen that live. I wish I had seen it when you first went live, but you know how that go. Yeah, I'm trying to find this cord so I can pay for this food. this migraine. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't even be eating right now. I still have to wait, but I can't. Once I take something for this, I can't just do it like that. I'm gonna have to let them scan my app too. So y'all give me a minute on that too. But they so she got that pie. I'm telling you, that pie got Jesus in. The apple pie is good, don't get me wrong, but it's something about that lemon that has that little tang to it. It kind of takes you in, it takes you over, takes you through. It got Jesus all in it. Listen, I'm trying to hold this migraine down. Listen, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. I'm just saying. Try it if you have not. Go to your local Whataburger. I think y'all need to give me something. Listen, because I'm helping y'all with this. Then don't go to the one I go to, because I'm going to need my own. I don't need y'all coming over here buying up all mine. Okay? Hold on, y'all. Let me let them scan my app. She said, don't y'all try it. Babe, listen. Let me tell you, you scan this app every time. I'm going to show you about this app in a minute. Hold on. Let me let them scan this real quick. No. Thank you. Let me tell y'all something. You too. Thank you. First of all, this migraine made me feel nauseous right now. So I'm feeling a little nauseous behind this migraine. Makes you feel like that. That's why I'm saying I'm going ahead and trying to eat something. Then I gotta tell you about this blessing that listen. Okay, I got too much I'm trying to do at one time, but I'm trying to get this all out. Let me tell you about this app though. When you get because I'm gonna tell you, this app saves your life. All right, when you keep buying and and it expires with the Whataburger app. Give y'all my little tricks or whatever. It's cool. It's all good. So every time you go to Whataburger, scan your app. Download this app and scan it. You go 5 visits, you get something free. So they got a list of stuff, maybe like 6, 7, 8 things you can get. With the app, you can get like the honey butter chicken biscuit. Jesus. Okay? I ain't gonna say nothing else about that honey butter chicken biscuit. It's just Jesus all by itself. Okay? You can get a shake, fries, cinnamon roll, Jesus, okay? But what you do is, every time you go, you don't use your rewards right there. Well, I got a reward, but you got a pocket full of money. No, go ahead and buy it. Go ahead and buy it. Let that save that rack up. Then when your money is a little funny and you a little starving a little bit, go and buy. You ain't got to buy no whole meal. Just say, hey, I want a chicken biscuit. The chicken biscuit gonna get you full. Get you a bag of chips or something to eat with the honey butter chicken biscuit. I'm just trying to save you, trying to help you not be hungry. Go through, get your chicken biscuit. It's like $2 something, but you ain't paid nothing for it because it's free. But use it before it expires though. Now if you at your expiration date, go ahead and use it. But if you're not, let them rewards stack up. I got one that's due. It's at the end of next month. Guess what? We're gonna wait so close to the end of next month before we use the reward. So every time I go, let them scan it. And that way my rewards will keep building up. Your money is a little funny, or you got to buy something for multiple people. You got children in the car, and there you go, your free food. You get a meal, you get something to eat for free. Buy your bag of chips or something to go with it, and you're good. You don't have to worry. But let them stack up. But scan your app every time you go. Let them, and when people do, they be like, hold on a minute. And one time I forgot, ma'am, what we need to do. She said, I just let you scan the next card. Okay, that's their problem. Scan theirs, all mine's. Because I'm going to need all my visits. You get 5 visits, you get a free reward. That's what I'm saying. Then you get to eat. One time I had like 5 at one time. Then you do it so much, they'll send you something free. And you don't have to do nothing with that. They'll send you something and say, oh, you get a free Whataburger meal. Jesus. And all you have to do is go and pick it up. Or they'll do a buy one, get one. You buy one meal, somebody get one free. I did that the other day. Me and my husband ate for free the other day. Or ate for less than $10. He was like, what? And I don't even eat. I don't never. So we just got it. Okay. Oh. So we just got a burger meal for free. I don't even eat the whole thing. So I cut it in half. Because that's why I always get the number 7, which is the Whataburger Junior. Don't judge me because I don't eat a whole lot like that. Okay. But I cut that burger in half and gave the other half to my daughter. She was like, Mom, I'm not eating that. I can't eat this whole burger. It's too big. I'm not going to eat that whole thing. So I cut it in half. Gave her the other half, and I ate the other half. But you got two meals, because y'all know Whataburger is high. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care if they are listening or they'll pop in here. I don't even care. They expensive. You shouldn't have to pay not $10 for a meal. Like, when did they start? Listen, me and my husband were talking about another establishment. Hey, lady, how are you guys say? Me and my husband were talking about another establishment. He's like, you remember we used to go in there and everybody, you can eat? And I was like, yeah, you can feed a family of 4 for less than $20. Now, he went in the same place yesterday. Just for him, it was $10. I said, see, you could have had 2 or 3 other people with you a long time ago. Look, let me tell you something. Food is expensive. I understand that it is. But listen, don't be trying to rob me. Don't be trying to pay your whole. Don't try to pay for your booth rent. Okay? All right. I'm going to leave that alone. So go try it now. I'm telling y'all, don't go to all my Whataburger locations that I normally go to and pick up my lemon pies. Because leave me something. Okay? But I'm just telling you, try it. Jesus is all through them lemon pies. If you have not tried a Whataburger lemon pie, I suggest you go and get you one, and get you one today. Tianda already went. By the way, y'all go follow her. She is a great paparazzi consultant. Listen, 2 things I need, Tianda, I've been intending to tell you. I need some gold hoop earrings, and I need some silver ones. Okay, that's what I need. So, back to that. Go follow her. She is a great paparazzi consultant. She is with Star Diva Bling. Go and follow her page, like her page, share her page. Let people, let her know that you coming on over there and that you need some great things from her. She has wonderful things. She always does great giveaways. She does great. She play games. She does all kind of stuff. She is great when it comes down to her life. Go follow her. She is a great paparazzi consultant. Don't miss out on some good stuff. You know, January is about to hit in a few days. I'm kind of in my feelings a little bit because Friends is going to be taken off of Netflix. So I'm in my feelings a little bit. So y'all just hold on, pray for me. If y'all don't see me on the first, you already know I'm in my feelings behind that. Anyway, like I don't have them all on DVD anyway. I mean, all of them. So anyway, that's not the point. But go follow her, y'all, for real. Tianda Smith with Star Diva Bling. Go follow her. Support her. People that are out here doing great things. She's been doing this for a minute. She's good at what she does. She can help you with your earrings, with your necklace, with your whatever, put you something together. So go and support her. Please do. Let her know that you coming over there to get some great things from her. You $5 accessories, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. Earrings, bracelet, necklace, all that kind of stuff. You got it. And it's not just for women. She has men jewelry as well. Don't just stop and be like, oh my God, no. Go over there and get you something. And you don't know how I'm telling you, have you ever just not been feeling your best? Because I haven't, with this migraine. And I felt like the other day, I looked like what I felt to me on Christmas, because I didn't feel that well, like at all. That's why ain't no pictures of me on Christmas. If it is, I didn't take them because I didn't feel that good on that day, like this migraine, and it's still trying to battle me right now. But it's all good. I'm not accepting it. We'll be defeated, okay? But if you just put some earrings on, that helps. They make you feel better. Because I even thought about that this morning. I was like, why did you even take time out to flat iron your hair, to even put this headband? Listen, I got this headband from Miss Tracy, y'all. Miss Tracy Green with Voluptuous Woman of Pearl. Small things will change your whole outlook on stuff. That's why I'm saying it like that. It'll give you that pick-me-up. I heard Aunqunic Braxton Morgan is another great paparazzi consultant. I've been knowing her for years. Another great paparazzi consultant with Heavenly Anointed Jewels for $5. And I heard her say that before. She said you never know how something can change. You can be feeling down or feeling that you're not feeling that well, or something has, some situations have taken over. But by the time you get yourself, put you on some clothes and put on a necklace or put on some earrings. I'm not saying, because I know people feel they feel some type of way about that kind of stuff. But I'm just saying, you get up and you put something on that makes you feel good, that makes you feel at your best. That's what you do. Whatever makes you feel good, to make you feel at your best, do that. To make you feel great, do that. Doesn't matter what it is. If it just takes time just to flat iron your hair, that makes you feel pretty, but like, oh, I feel better. To put some lip gloss on. I'm not a makeup person, so, But to me, it was just like, okay, you put some earrings on, or you change your glasses this morning, or you put a headband, even though my head is still trying to do this. You put a headband on this morning. That makes you feel better about yourself. You feel like, oh, okay, I can do this today. I can defeat this migraine. I can defeat today. I can make today even great. Even though I'm not at 100%, I can defeat today. Just by me getting up and just trying to do something. That's why you can't lay around and swallow yourself all into your problems and your issues. Keep pushing forward. Keep going on. I know I joke. I try to have fun, try to laugh and talk, and just try to get, overcome some things. Because I told you a lot of times what I say, I hope prayerfully is helping you. But it helps me as well, because it's just like you talking to yourself. And I lift my hands and be like, hey, I'm talking about me too. That's why I said the petty stuff that we deal with, people are out here dealing with depression. They're out here dealing with just suicidal thoughts. They're out here dealing with schizophrenic with different types of health issues. Hey, cousin, how are you? Guys, dang. People out here dealing with some serious stuff out here, and we on our petty. We worried about somebody posting a picture about us, or somebody saying something fly about us. What you say about you? What does Jesus say about you? What does he have to say about you? And what he has to say about you, I mean, really, like, that's what matters. All this other stuff that somebody have to say, well, they got to put you nowhere. They not paying none of your bills. They not sending you any money. They not making sure that you and your children are good, your family is good. They're not making sure that you got a way to back and forth to work. They're not making sure you got food in your house. So why do they matter? People like that to me don't matter. When folks be like, they talked about you, and they ain't sent $1 over here, ain't paid a car note over here, ain't paid nothing, not a bill. Because bills over here, I'm tired of adulting, first of all. So if they want to pay something, they can talk all they want to. That's why people were like, what's wrong with your hair? If you can pay for it, I'll let you discuss it. Until then, you can't pay for nothing. We have nothing to talk about. I'm not being mean, y'all, so don't take it as I'm being mean. I'm just saying, you can shut people down before they even get started. Folks always got something to say, but they can't do nothing about what they saying. Be about your actions. That's all I'm saying. If you're going to talk about somebody, be about somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I feel. That's just me. I don't take people's issues and what they got to say about you. I don't like the way you doing that. I think you need to do it this way. But they won't do it. They scared to step out their comfort zone. They scared to do something. I told you, you can only tell me yes or no. Once I get confirmation on what I told y'all, I stepped out of my comfort zone about it, I'm going to tell y'all about it. But until then, I don't want to speak on it, because I might, it might defeat myself, or I might. So until then, till I get a yay or nay, then I'll tell y'all what's going on with it. But until then, I'm going to keep it on the silent side. But what I'm saying is, folks always have something to say, but they can't do anything because I told you a long time ago, people are uncomfortable in their own skin. They don't even like themselves, so they have to talk about you and dog you out because they don't even like themselves. They mad at themselves for not looking the way you look. Oh, okay, well, you'll be fine. Go to bed, because I sleep well at night. Listen, because who slept and didn't want to get up this morning is me. Okay, it's her. I didn't want to get up. But what I'm saying is, don't allow people to make you feel bad. Now, if you're feeling bad because of some situation that's going on, because that's everyday life, things happen, things come up, relationships, whatever. Hey, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about folks that have something to say, and they know they are nobody. Like, I'm not saying you're a nobody, because everybody is somebody. What I'm saying, they're nobody in your life. They don't matter to you. They not helping you do nothing. They not helping you be successful at all. They not even telling nobody. They know you doing some great stuff, but they not even telling nobody that you doing great stuff. Instead, they dogging the great stuff that you doing. Pay attention to all of that kind of stuff. I'm telling you, I watch people. I'm a people person. I watch folks. I watch how they move, and folks be like, "You be on it." Yes, I do, because I pay attention to folks. I watch how they say, just be careful. Me and one of the young ladies at church was talking yesterday, and me and her was putting some stuff together, and we was like, yeah, I say you have to pay attention to that kind of stuff, because people are out here. I'm telling you, the life is too serious, y'all. Life is so for real. And that's why I said this petty stuff that we own. Hey, lady, how are you guys today? This petty stuff that we own, that we always got ourselves involved in, we always got to be a part of. Why? And folks out here really losing their lives. Like, they're really not coming back home to their families. And that's not their plan. Their plan was not to not come back home to their family, or to not to be around anymore. And we out here really on our petty. Like, we petty for real. Like, was it really worth that? When you got to go, and when you got to have your name downtown, and it ain't for you winning no lawsuit or winning no money or nothing, why my name down there? listen, I mean, I know we get tickets and stuff, you know, it happens, whatever. But this other stuff where we getting the sauce. Hey, lady, how are you guys today? I miss y'all. This stuff that people are out here doing. I mean, this baby mama drama, the baby daddy, whatever. All this stuff, it's retarded to me. I'm saying retarded. Okay, I know some people, you're not supposed to say retarded. You're supposed to say, well, I'm saying retarded, because that's the way some of us act. We act like we on the little slow side. I'm just saying. Behind little things that don't even matter. And you got people that are innocent bystanders. How many this year have y'all heard where people were innocent bystanders and they were killed? This year. They had nothing to do with what the battle was about. But they had plans for the next day, or they had plans for later on that day, or next week or whatever. How many people have you, and you sit up, I'm arguing with you because you said you didn't like my outfit last week. Girl, so, I'm just saying, like, that kind of stuff to me is a bother, because we don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. And you know what? Folks want us to battle those things out. Folks want us to be mad and upset with each other because of that. They want us to be going back and forth. And that way they don't have to do it. Have you seen somebody that's just like puppet masters, where they pick and they do this and they keep mess going in between certain groups of people, and then they just stand back like they haven't done anything? Me and this young lady at work was talking about that yesterday on one of the reality shows that we always talking about and watching. I said, you see how she did that? She started that mess, and then she brought it amongst everybody else, and she just stood back and was like, what's the problem? What's going on? That's the way people do. Pay attention to that kind of stuff. And you just sit up there, I let them get over on me. Yes, you did. There's no way in the world. Hey, how are you guys, Dave? There's no way in the world. There's no way in the world that people are going. I'm gonna allow somebody just to puppet master me. No, boo. No, folks will get there. Won't you tell her? Won't you say? Won't you do? And they'll get you to do all the stuff, and then they'll sit back and watch it just crumble. They'll make you just see how the fireworks just go. You have to be better than that. Every little situation don't have to have your name in it. Every little thing that goes on. I'm just saying, I've seen overnight how much petty stuff I have seen since yesterday up until today. You're just like, this is real life. Like, people are out here using their cars and running over each other. They're really out here going back and forth on Facebook, and y'all wondering why they take certain things off of social media. Is because of things that we continue to use for the wrong reason. My husband, it was one of the first ones that was like, social media is just the devil. They just do so much. I said, social media is not what it was out to be for. It was out there for it's social. So you're socially connecting to classmates, former co-workers, family members that may live afar, some people that are, and it's just you socially just engaging in different conversations, that kind of stuff. Now, that's what it was meant for. Even employment, if you want to find a job, you want to do any of those things, that's what this was for. Now it's for beefing, it's for setting up, it's for sex, it's for everything. Where you at? Drop your pin, meet me over here, drop your location. It's all of this stuff, but it's out to what we make it to be. Just like church, it's out what we make it to be. You go with the mindset, church ain't gonna be good, I ain't gonna like it today. I wish they sit down. Yeah, all right. You go with that mindset, that's what you gonna get. If you go with the mindset of God is, I'm finna get something out this service, I'm finna give my all, I'm gonna put my all into it, because this may be my last time. Somebody died last night, but it wasn't me. Somebody didn't wake up this morning, but it wasn't me. Somebody broke in somebody's house last night, but it wasn't mine. Somebody had a fire last night, but it wasn't my house. Somebody came out the back door and didn't come back in the house, but it wasn't my house. It wasn't me. It wasn't nobody that I knew. These are the things that I'm talking about that people are going through right now, but you on your petty. Like, for real, you petty. Oh, you watching me. You want to be me. You want your hair like mine. You want your face like mine. You want, like, for real, petty. Who has that kind of time? Not me. I don't have that kind of time. Mine is on something else. if I'm not supporting, if I'm not doing something for me that's going to help me be better, I'm going to help somebody else be better. If I see something that somebody else is doing that is great, that is wonderful, why am I hating on what they're doing? I'm going to try to support them in what they're doing. If I can't do it, if I can't be there financially, if I can't be there physically, the small thing I can do is share somebody's information. Tell somebody about what's going on with somebody else's business, whatever they're doing. That's been my ultimate goal. Why am I hating on what somebody else is doing? I told you it's enough money out here for everybody. It depends on how you want to get it. You're going to be upset because somebody got money. So what? You can't do it all. In that case, if you could do it all, you ain't getting no money because you got it all. Nobody else is getting nothing to support you with your business because you want it all. Don't be like that. Don't be selfish. Don't be about yourself. Everybody is about they so caught up in their own self. Oh, look at me. It's all about me. Look how pretty I am. Look at what I got. Look how much money I got. I got this. I got that. My car is this. My car is that. My house is this. Come on now. My kids is this. Come on. Stop being on your selfish and petty. Like, for real. Now, listen. I don't listen. Everybody got a little petty up in them, including me. Because my petty is a little different. And to me, one day I told her something. She said, you for real? I said, that's the way I can be. That's not me. I'm saying if push come to shove, that's the person I can be. But that doesn't mean that you have to actually do those things. I'm not saying you're not going to think about it, be like, you know what? But think about this. People call it karma. It can come back on you. That kind of stuff. You think about that now. If I do this to this person, how would I feel? Don't mean it's going to come back right then and there. But how would I feel if they came back on me? If somebody did that to me, how would I feel? How would that make me feel that somebody did that to me? It'll make you feel some type of way. So don't be that person that have to always be the petty, that have to always be involved. If you see some mess going on Facebook, don't be jumping in. Don't jump in on that. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Well, I heard, why are you in that? That's not your business. I got a song, Mind Your Business. Mind your own business. You have your own stuff to worry about. You can't control your household, and your household ain't 100%. You got some crap going on in your house that you can't even do nothing about. So why you messing in somebody else's household? I'm just saying. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me see what y'all said. I haven't read too much of nothing. Girl, wait, where you drive through? Okay, I know about the drive through. Them just listen. Fix it, she don't try nothing out. I'm not following her no more. Girl, wait, the sweet tea good. Listen, let me tell you about that sweet tea, Tianda. If you still on her, that sweet tea get you together too. No ice though, because you know that ice change. I don't like ice. Ice will change your drink. You don't want that. Get that sweet tea, no ice. It's certain. Okay. All right. I worked for 7 years and I don't like the lemon. Sonya, you don't like the lemon pies? Like what? Listen, you're going to have to go get your life. Go retry them. It's probably been a minute. Go back. They probably changed the recipe. They put a little tang on it or something. But go back and try that lemon pie, okay? It's going to help you. Got Jesus in it. I promise you. He listen, resaved, okay? Reborn again. Lemon pies. Reborn again. Okay, cool. No, ma'am. You're welcome. Someone would compliment you and it would change your whole. That's right, Tianda. I'm telling y'all. Because you're going through a problem, an issue. I'm going to read the rest of these comments. If you're going through a problem or an issue, somebody can, you could think you feeling at your worst, but somebody can say, oh, I really like your makeup today. And you be like, oh, I didn't think I did it. Thank you. And it makes you feel good. Be like, somebody cares. Somebody's paying attention. Have you ever seen somebody nobody ever speaks to? I speak, and people thought I was crazy. It was a young man I told y'all a long time ago. Young man worked with me. I spoke to him because he looked like he was going to come through here and do something. So I spoke to him every day. And he kept looking at me like, I don't even know her. I didn't know this boy's name. I didn't find out his name until maybe about 4 or 5 months till he started working here. And Tamika thought I was so crazy. She said, Nikki, you are for real. I said, I'm very serious. I'm speaking to him. I said, let me tell you something. I watch people. I watch their moves. I see how they do. And not saying I'm always the one that's right about this kind of stuff. But, I spoke to this boy every day. And one day somebody had made him mad. He came over there and he started going off about if I should have, like that shoulda, coulda, woulda came up here. I'm speaking to you because if you decide, don't forget about me. I want you to know I'm the person that said, bring it in. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. I'm that person. Because if you decide to do something, remember me. Remember me. Remember this face. Remember I'm the one that told you can do it. You can make it. It's going to be all right. Come bring it in, hug. And she said, you are so right. And it was another young man I did the same way. I got another one here. He ain't caught on yet, but we still working on it. But I still want him to know I'm the one that spoke to you. You know, sometimes you don't know what folks is going through. They do some stuff behind the scenes and you never know. So I'm looking at you and I just started speaking. Ever since then, he was my friend. Then he brought in to me, he was hugging. He said, oh, yeah, because we hang together. So he hugged and he said, oh, okay. See? And she said, you right. So one of our other friends that work here, she said, you know what? I had to start doing that because I started saying, I'm telling you, Pez, if you got somebody at your location, your job, you come in contact with, just start saying, hey, good morning. They ain't gonna do it the first because they kind of shock you speaking to them because they're not used to that. Somebody that's pretty or somebody that's nice to them, they're not used to that. Keep speaking to them. Keep just saying, hey, good morning, how are you? Keep doing that. And you don't know how they can change somebody because that day could be the day they was planning on doing something. But because you spoke to them and just smiled at them and said good morning, that changed their whole thought process of doing something. That's what I'm saying. Pay attention to that kind of stuff because that stuff is serious. And because that was 6-7 months after he came over there, he was just like, oh, he was so mad. They don't made me mad. He was just going into this whole uproar. And I said, And I told Tamika, she said, you was right. Then I said, because what he just said, I'm glad he came over here and talked to me. And I was like, well, it's going to be okay. They probably just thought about something. I tried to change the whole concept around. Do that. Don't be because somebody is down and out, even though they're your worst enemy or the person that they have dogged you out and talked about you. Flip that around, that kindness with weakness. You know how some things, I had somebody do that to me one day. And I said, oh, you're very upset. Is it you okay? You need a hug? You want to talk about it? And we were over the phone. I mean, they were screaming. I said, first of all, you have to calm yourself so I can understand what you're saying. Because I can't understand you and I can't help you if you're doing all the screaming and hollering. First of all, what happened? You be the calm one. Because if you barking while they're barking, who's listening? They're really upset because you don't make them. No, let's calm yourselves. Let's talk about this. What's wrong? What happened? Well, maybe this is why it happened. Maybe this is what went on. Bring yourself to another. When you flip that whole scene around, watch how things change. I'm telling you, when you do that, you just be like, if we can solve those kind of things instead of being mad and uproar. Well, he said this about me. Well, who the grown person now? Because both of y'all 80 and y'all both arguing at each other. Like, when we start doing that, you 99 years old and you want to argue back and forth. I got that time. I don't even argue with my husband. We've been married almost 17 years. I'm not arguing with him. You think I'm finna argue with some outside people that ain't, and he pay bills. Listen, he take care of the house. And you think I'm finna argue, I don't argue with him, so you think I'm finna argue with somebody else on the outside that don't mean me? No, child, no, not her. I don't have that kind of time. Be on Facebook going back and forth. Oh, you do this and you do that. Well, probably so. You might be right. You could be right about that. But listen, don't think you're gonna get a reply from me. I don't do that. No, when I had somebody send me a book of stuff, they was going off. I said, okay, well, when I see you, we can discuss it. We can sit down and talk. We can sit down and have a whole conversation. You want to go to lunch and talk about it? Because that's the kind of person I am. I'm not going to go back and, well, you said this, and then you said, girl, this phone ain't made for that. Not this iPhone. It's not made for that. My iPad either. It's not made for that. I'm not made for arguing. Like, who finna argue with you? Like, I'm not finna fight you, and I'm not finna argue with you. Now, if you touch me, it's different. But I'm just not gonna be all of the person in an uproar. Like, girl, come stand in front of my car so I can run you over. Like, for real, you think I'm too cute to go downtown. I love wearing orange, but it ain't that orange. I don't want to wear that every day. I don't want to wear orange every day. I don't want to wear black and white every day. I like to mix it up. I like to wear different colors. So that's not for me. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. Listen, you started me with this compliment. I'm sorry. Be about your actions. Listen. Be about your actions. Miss Tracy, I didn't see you. Good morning, guys. Dang. I didn't even see you come up on here. Listen, singing mind your business, honey. These people be all up in your business. You just be like, why? They got to tell everybody, you know what they doing. They know what she doing. You just be like, you still ain't saved. You still ain't got your life right with God yet, huh? The Lord is not pleased with your sayings. He's not pleased with the words that are coming out your face. He's just not pleased with that. Get your life in order. Then come back and talk to me. Sometimes you got to, I'm telling you, if you change somebody's scenery about what they're thinking, their thought process, I promise you'll be like, wow, That'll change that whole thing around. I'm telling you, I had to do it, and people thought I was really. They said, you speak. I said, what's his name? I have no idea. But I promise you, give me a little time, I'm gonna find out. Because I'm telling you, you can look at people and tell what kind of background they have had, what kind of life they live. They was one of those loners. Nobody really talked to them. They've always had this, like they're not seen. They're in a room, but they're not seen. Those are the kind of people I like to speak to. I don't have to have a conversation. I don't have to know your background. I just want to speak to you. I have one young man up here, which is one of the ones I started speaking to. I don't think he work here anymore. He changed his hair like every week. I said, oh, he like he live in his mama basement. I'm not judging nobody. I'm just saying. I just look at him. Like he live in his mama basement. He play video games all day. Like he's on the computer. When he leave here, he's on the computer all day. He play with video games and he live with his mom. And Tamika she said, Nikki, I said, speak to him. Because he was a big guy, like overweight, and then it seemed like he was, because he changed his, and it wasn't no hair color like he went from like black to blonde or something. It was green one week, the next week it was purple, and then the next week it was like blue, and then it was red, and he'll go to blonde. So every week it was a different color. I said, something going on. I ain't seen him in a while, but I spoke to him. And Tamika thought I was so. I said, I'm telling you, I see this kind of stuff. And you trying to figure out why schools and stuff. Nobody spoke to this baby. Nobody was his friend. So some things going on deep down within. He's overweight. He has that slouchy look or whatever. And I'm speaking to him. She said, so every time I see him, I said, hey, and he wouldn't speak. He'll hold his head down. And I'd be like, I'm working on him. But one of them, I broke through with him. He don't work here no more, but I broke through to him because I had to ask about him a couple of weeks ago. I said, do he still work here? And they was like, nah, because he had moved out. He had got a promotion and went to a different floor, and I was so proud. I said, congratulations, I'm so proud of you. You did it, encouraging him. I don't know what's going on at the house. He said, yeah, I'm the only one working. And he started just giving me his whole life, and he said it's hard, and this is why, because he had this really groggy look, like his beard and stuff was never together. Bushy hair, curly, bushy hair, but he smart, though. So that lets me know you can do more. So when he came to me and was saying the little stuff he was saying because he was so upset, I said, this is why I spoke to you. And I find out his name, and I was just like, oh, so your name is in the Bible. Oh, okay. So I just started relating stuff to him, change his whole process, because he could have came in the next day and changed everybody's life. No, come here, baby. Let's talk about it. So what's wrong? What is it? What do we need to do? How do I need to, and hey, hug it out. Yeah, my wife, she just, she won't, he's just going on. I said, oh, I'm so sorry. Well, you know that if you just look at it this way, give him a whole nother outlook. Changes somebody's life. I'm telling you, just a conversation with somebody. But if you the one, when they come to you, come to you and say, and he had to say, well, my wife, she sent up her, she sleep all day, and I'm the only one working, and she doing this, and I could be like, oh, you got you a sorry woman. She don't want to get up and do nothing. She don't want to find her no job. If I had fed into that, that could have stirred him up to greater or more. Or if he had told me about his job in his department, what they was doing, who did it? Let me come over there. What they say to you, and I could have encouraged that side. But because I didn't, ain't nothing happen up here behind him. You see what I'm saying? Change that whole outlook when you see some things going to change it. Just be like, a lot of times you got to be the bigger person. It's okay to be the bigger person. I promise you. I've done it. It's okay to be the bigger person to say, you know what? You're right. That was, I'm sorry, because I was wrong about that. I did that wrong, and maybe I should have looked at it the other side. It's called growth. It's called adulting. It's called being better. It's called being greater. It's called having Jesus. It's called being saved. It's called showing folks what real Christians do. My bishop got a message about being a real Christian. See, some people, they talk about it, but they ain't being about it. Your actions got to match your words. Listen, you need your actions to really match your words. I'm just saying. God say, how are you? How are you? Do they think that I know my own business? That's right. It makes a huge difference when you speak to those. That's what I'm saying. When you speak to people that are ignored, and they've been ignored growing up, they've been overlooked, and they've been talked about. Bullying is serious. Come on, Miss Tracy. Maturity 101. You have to be mature about a whole lot of things, and folks don't believe that. That's why I said, well, bullying, y'all know how I feel about that. Like, I'm not a fan. The Lord is not pleased with that whole situation. but I know it happens. But if you don't have to add to what's already being done, they're already, that's just, my husband said that too, where people, when you kick a man while he's down, he's already going through, and you know how it is for black men anyway. It's already hard for them. They already overlooked, and they always have a statistic already held. They already got this hat on their head. That's who they already are. They all are. All black men are thugs. All of them sell drugs. All of them ain't this. They not smart. They not business minded. They don't have none of that. They're already held with that. But you gonna wait till you get home and you gonna say you ain't worth nothing. That's why you brought home $500. That's all you can make. That's all you can do. No, encourage him while he already have whatever he's bringing in is more than what you got. I don't care if it's 200. I know everybody expect. I told you I listened to one of these reality shows. This girl said all this man, he need a 401k. His credit got to be over 700. She went through all that, but you never said he need to be a God-fearing man. You never said that he need to be able, because you done been to an abusive. You never said anything about abuse. You never said God gonna give you exactly what you're looking for, and then he gonna be the worst guy in the world. Just saying, be careful about that kind of stuff. But I'm just saying, don't kick nobody while they're down. Men, women, boys, and girls. You go through. The mistakes are for you to learn from them. You're gonna go through. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes. You're gonna do a lot of things that it's gonna be. But you're gonna learn from those mistakes, and you're not gonna allow those mistakes to happen again, because you have learned from them. You have done better because you've learned from your mistakes. But while you're down, don't be kicked. Don't allow nobody to kick you while you're down. Now, if you're going to come to me and if I'm telling you, I'm crying out my heart to you and saying I'm going through this stuff. But girl, I told you, if you hadn't bought that car, if you hadn't gave that man that money, no, I'm sorry that's happening to you. I'm sorry that you went through that. What can I do to make it? Do you need to talk? I don't even have to say anything. If you just want me to listen to what you're saying, I do apologize that has happened to you. Instead of you, oh, I told you that man was no good. I told you he was gonna quit you. I told you he was gonna leave you with all them kids. Don't do nobody like that. Don't be that person. You might want to say it in the back of your mind, but is it a good thing to do? That's not smart to do that to somebody while they're already hurting, while they're already down, because you don't know what you might be the last. Have y'all ever watched 13 Reasons Why? That young lady reached out to so many different people, but nobody would help her. Nobody would listen to her. What if that was you? If somebody kept coming to you and you made that mistake by doing something to somebody because conversations you had with somebody, well, nobody's listening to me. Nobody cares. Nobody coming to see about me. Nobody even checked on me. Nobody made a phone call. Nobody texted me. Nobody made sure nothing was going on great with me. Nobody in this world cares. So why am I here? Why am I still on this earth? Why am I doing what I'm doing? That kind of stuff, because we're study pushing at people, still poking at people. No, make somebody, you know what? You're beautiful. You're pretty. Excuse me. I love the way you comb your hair. I love the way you do your hair. I love your outfits. I love what you put on. You have a beautiful smile. You have beautiful eyes. I love the way you put your accessories with your clothing. I love the way you talk to your children. You encourage your own kids. I love the way you decorate your house. Something that gives somebody some type of encouragement to keep going on, to keep pushing on, to keep doing better. And they can't do that if somebody always got to kick them. Somebody always got to push them down. Somebody out there, when they fall, they can't even get up on one foot, because you pushing them back down to their knees. You pushing them back down on their face, because every time they get up, they doing a little bit better. You got to be the person that come behind them and push. Now, if you're going to come to me with that type of attitude, let me remove you. Let me push you back, because you have nothing greater for me. I'm trying to do better. If it means that I have to remove you, that's what's going to happen. I don't have time for the other. I don't have time for the petty. Hey, lady, how are you? God's day. You too, Miss Tracy. Love you too. I don't have time for the petty. I don't have time for all this. Change those outlooks on how you feel about things. Change your outlooks on how you do things. People, all that petty stuff that we doing, cut it out. Folks is out here being innocent bystanders, dying, being shot for no reason, because other stuff, somebody else's business. You walking home and the children are getting killed, but we on our petty. Is it really worth it? So if something happens to the person that you was arguing with, or you never fixed the situation with, how would that make you feel? Somebody don't came and then you just like, well, my last words to them was, so what? I hope you get killed. And then that actually happens. How would that make you feel? People are like that. People are, they're like that. Get off your petty. Let's be about our grown. We grown now, like real grown, because I told you I'm tired of adults and I'm tired of paying bills. But hey, nothing I can do about it. I want to go back to like 14, 15, but I can't do it. Get off your petty. Let some things go. The reply that you about to send, don't send it. Just leave it alone. You know, a fool can't argue with nobody if you ignore them. Like, you can argue with yourself. Like, you want to sit here and do that? Oh, okay, that's fine. Don't argue back with nobody. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth you arguing with this person over and over again? Don't even send. You don't have to go back and reply to that paragraph and you up here at 1,000 miles an hour. Your fingers ain't never worked that fast. You don't misspell words. You ain't reread nothing. You don't even care. You trying to get this text back. And then they gonna read this long chapter of stuff you don't send that don't make sense because you can't misspell. They don't screenshot it, they don't put it on social media, and everybody laughing at you because you can't spell because you mad and you all up. And now you and your feelings about you mad at them because they talking about you because you can't spell and you don't know what you're talking about. It's too much. And all you have to just do is not say anything. Have I done it? Yes, I have. Is it worth it? What makes it bad? That person be really upset. But if they keep sending stuff and you never reply, they keep saying stuff on Facebook and you never reply, eventually they'll stop. But if you keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, guess what's going to happen? It's going to keep escalating. Is it worth it? Let it go. Folks, it's not. When people are worth my peace, when you a part of my, you affected my peace, nah, we good. We good. That's not happening. When you affected my peace, no, buddy. I don't let none of that happen. I ain't let nobody have control of that. Hey, how are you guys today? I ain't let nobody have control of my peace. No, not one. I would not have let. If that's the part that you want to have control over is my peace, guess what I'm gonna let you do? I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna let you be. Because I can't let nobody just have control over that. My sanity. you crazy. You got your own sanity you trying to keep, and you trying to control mine too, child. We used to say child cheese. Man, listen. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Sorry, hold on. Lock my car. But y'all already know how I do. Sorry. Y'all already know how I do. If y'all have something that needs to be shared, an event, church service, wedding, engagement, your business, something you're trying to start, you need support from, share it with me, tag me in it, let me know what it is. Make sure that it is public. If you do share it, you tag me in it, so that I can share it. Please go and follow my God's Day page. God's Day Whispers in the Pews. There's a lot of stuff going on there. I'm trying to keep it as updated as possible. Go on there, like that page, share that page. Let your friends and family know what's going on God's Day page. I promise you won't be disappointed. I'm still trying to add some more stuff and trying to get a lot of other things taken care of with that. But for the meantime, go in and share that page and like it. And like I said, tell your family and friends about it. Let them know what I'm doing over there. It's fun. It's a lot of good stuff that goes on there. Different businesses and companies, they're needing support. They're starting out their business, or they're selling whatever they have. They've been having a business and they just need more exposure. Go on that page. It might be some things, some services that you can use, such as paparazzi consultants, Mary Kay consultants, massage, pickles, all kinds of stuff is on the God's Day page. Go on that page, like that page, share that page, let everybody know what's going on. It's God's Day and has a dot in the middle, and it's Whispers in the Pews. I promise you won't be disappointed with what's going on there. Also go to the New Freedom Chapel Missionary Baptist Church page with a great, amazing, wonderful pastor is Bishop Dwight Collins. Please go on there and like that page, share that page, let your family and friends know what's going on that page as well. Also go like the Faith Fellowship of Churches page. The founder and pastor, or the founder and president, is Bishop Herbert Smith from God's Hospital Deliverance Holiness Church. Please go on there and like that page, share that page. All these pages, if you go to the God's Day page, all these pages are on there. Different church services, all kinds of stuff. Don't want to miss out on that. So please go and do that. What else I want to tell y'all? Y'all already know, go follow Miss Tracy Green with Voluptuous Woman of Pearl. This headband I have on, I received from Miss Tracy. Love it. No, not that. I didn't get that from her. I'm trying to remember what else I got on. I got from her. So far, just this headband. But go and support her. She's doing great things over there. Sorry. I'm just talking and walking. Come on.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm just walking and talking. Good morning. So, yeah. I didn't know nobody was walking behind me. Oh, man. Sorry, I didn't know nobody was walking behind me. Hey, lady, how are you? God save. Listen, so go like my God Say page, go like the New Freedom Job of Missionary Baptist Church page, and go like the Faith Fellowship of Churches page. Promise y'all won't be disappointed. You go to God Say, you'll see all these other pages on there as well. Different businesses. I'm telling you, got pickles, paparazzi, Mary Kay, massages, fashion, boutiques, all kind of stuff on there. So go to God Say, you'll see all that. Miss Tracy Green with Voluptuous Woman of Pearl. Tianda Smith with Star Diva Bling. Paparazzi Consulting. All these great things. Whew. Sarah. I walked far and I took the stairs. Pray for me. Listen. Good morning. Good morning. Hey. Listen. Listen. You're so funny. Anyway, as I was saying, huh? Oh yeah, girl. You know they don't take but a second.
I asked her one question. You go run and tell them what I asked her. You say, I don't have time to train. Or you say, oh no, I don't need no training. I know what I'm doing. I just asked you one little simple thing about the agency code number. And you don't tell these people this foolishness. Y'all got better. Respond. Why you go tell them anyway? I just asked you. I told her, all you have to do is tell me you didn't know. That's what I told her. That's all you have to say.
See, why you add other people off in there like that?
Because I ain't asked them another. If I wanted to ask my little
I would. Yeah, right. I went to you, right? Oh wow. Told you, stuff gets started early. Okay. Yeah, don't do me like that now. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Anyway, y'all, let me get out of here because I got work to do. Hey, how are you guys? Y'all go back and watch this video. Share this video. Like it. Like, share. Follow. Go like, share, and follow this page. My page is God Say, New Freedom Job, and the Faith Fellowship of Churches. Go and like all those pages. It was something else I was getting ready to say. I remember what it was. To go and like those pages and to support. You see some other services that are on the God Say page. Please go and you're welcome to like those pages or as well and follow them. Excuse me. So please do that. But I'm gonna go. I got work to do. It's Friday, yay! Back to Friday. For those that are still in the bed, God bless you. They're still relaxing and off, God bless you. But I'm looking at you. I want y'all to have a great rest of y'all day. Remember, God loves you. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Have a wonderful, blessed God's day. Bye.